Shut up, I am taking this seriously. This is told someone. First question is from Charlene Swallows. How can we get the magpies of Yarralumla to trade wedge-tails to join them in their fun? I heard it's sweeping fun. Well, the Yarralumla place, which apparently the current Prime Minister stays when he's in Sydney, which is all the time because he doesn't do any work that involves staying in the actual capital ever, because Canberra is such a dull place. If we do get wedge-tailed eagles to do that, that would be funny. However, they sort of don't like hitting things, because when they hit things, they tend to break the things that they hit, as well as the actual eagles. And you don't want any broken eagles strutting about the place as if they own the place, because they don't. They're eagles. Broken eagles. Next question is from Joe Freddy. Now that Canada has legalised the cannabis, I got nothing. Are they going to... Oh, there's more. They are going to run out of snacks very soon. What would be the best sort of event to raise awareness of this issue and getting snacks for Canucks? Well, I think, well, we've got to work out what sort of snacks that Canadians like, and they've got poutine, and they've got something called craft dinner, and they've got bacon and maple syrup flavoured bacon. So you take some maple syrup flavoured bacon, and you get something stodgy like noodles or potato chips, and then you drip cheese all over it, and that's good apparently. So what we do is we have a cheese in, and I don't know what a cheese in is, but you might want to work that out yourself, what the cheese in is, and I assume that it will be brilliant and very, very orange. Next question is from Dud V2. I'm running out of question marks. Where can I purchase my more question marks? Well, you go to the hardware store, and they've got a wall full of letters and numbers, and there's possibly a question mark in there. Either that, or you go to a qualified typographer. Next question is from Izev. Can you use a tornado to inflate a dead balloon? Well, I would if I could, but I'm not living in Tornado Alley, and just to make sure I'm not in the places that they get cyclones or typhoons or hurricanes either. I'm in Melbourne, and at the moment it's kind of summer-ish, so I can fill it with warm rain if you want. Not today, it's bright and sunny. I can fill it with sunshine. I couldn't fill it with tornado. Or coughing. I'm sick again. Not very, just a little bit. Next question is from Sputnik. If I were to order a pizza, would you like a slice? And if so, would it be okay if I took a bite from the crust before handling the hypothetical slice of pizza? Well, that depends on where you got it from. And if it's the sort of place that has stuffed crust pizzas, then you can eat the whole thing, because the kind of place that makes stuffed crust pizza is normally rather crap anyway, because it's one of those gimmicks that they do. Instead of making decent pizza, they just put cheese in the crust, and that makes everybody believe, well, it makes dumb people believe that it's good pizza, and because it's got cheese in the crust, but it's not. But you can eat the crust if you want, but don't eat too much of it, because you know, yeah, I made that mistake once. 8 times in a night. That was a good night. Next question is from the Great Fish. If yellow was red and blue was orange, then where would I keep my pet hamster? Well, of course, in that case, you suffer from some sort of achromatic colour blindness, and therefore you might want to try a high contrast hamster cage, you know, black and white checkered things, and making sure that it completely contrasts with whatever colour your hamster is. Now, I am not an expert in hamsters because, you know, we don't have hamsters in Australia, but I assume they have some sort of ball or wheel or something. Make that contrast with whatever colour the hamster cage is painted, because otherwise you might have problems finding your hamster, because apparently they're well camouflaged, especially if they are if you're colourblind, apparently. Next question is the last question for the day. No. There was something that I was going to say. Oh, here we go. Last question is from Nat Yabs, because I missed it out on that earlier. There's an invasion of floating pineapples heading your way. The only way to escape is to become a performing monkey and explode. What do you do? What do I do? And honestly, I wouldn't actually avoid the pineapples. I'd just catch them and eat them, because I like pineapples. It's part of my branding, can't you tell? I mean, I've got these pineapples all over the place in my videos. But anyway, well, it's because I don't want to edit a monkey in. There's a monkey on the... I put a monkey over the top, didn't I? Yeah, it's a monkey with a typewriter. How relevant. Now I'm going to have to quote some Shakespeare or something. I don't know any Shakespeare. Well, I didn't memorize any Shakespeare, because I just thought of doing this now, and I didn't have the iPad with the actual Shakespeare on it. See? There's no Shakespeare on this one. There's Pokemon Go. And I'm not quoting Pokemon Go because, well, well, let's see what Pokemon Go has to say. Evolve 3 dust skulls and shuppets. Evolve 3 dust skulls or shuppets, and you will get a rare candy. Shakespeare would be mortified. That's it for Tell Someone for this week. If you would like to ask me a question, then ask me a question down in the place where the questions normally get asked. Or you could answer this dovetail question, of course, which is over here somewhere. I don't know. I can't see it myself, and I don't actually know what it says, even though I am, you know, wearing the Canadian colours and stuff, which might be well, I mean, you know, red and white with a bit of this, which is not red, but we don't. It's red and white there, see? You answer this dovetail question or do something else which I would not be expecting. Yeah. I'm dangerously talented, and I don't have a cool sign-off.